Hello children, today we are going to learn about two processes that take place in nature, that is evaporation and condensation. Many of times you must have seen that when we dry the wet clothes, the water gets disappeared from that wet clothes and the clothes get dried up. What happens to the water present in the cloth? Similarly, the water from the wet roads, rooftops, from the floor, from the mud also gets disappeared after some time. Similarly, you can see when we mop the floor means when we wipe the floor with wet cloth, after some time the floor gets dried up. All this happens because there is a process that takes place in nature. That process is called as evaporation. That process is called as evaporation. So during evaporation, the water present maybe in the clothes, maybe on any surface, that gets converted into water vapor. The conversion of water into water vapor is called evaporation. So it happens whenever the wet clothes are dried, the clothes, whatever water present in the wet clothes, that will evaporate. Evaporate means conversion of water into vapor. Vapor is the gaseous form of water. So gas cannot be seen. Similarly, when the water converts into water vapor, we can't see that water vapor. That goes into the atmosphere, and the things that were wet like clothes or plate or glass, whichever wet things, will get dried up. So evaporation is a process in which the water changes into water vapor. That process we call it as evaporation. ಏನು ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ, ವೆನೆವರ್ ವಿ ಪುಟ್ ದ ವೆಟ್ ಕ್ಲೋತ್ಸ್, ಬಟ್ಟೆ ವಾಶ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಡ್ರೈ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸನ್ಲೈಟಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟೈಮ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಫುಲ್ಲಾಗಿ ಡ್ರೈ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಒಣಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವ ನೀರು ಏನಾಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ, ಆವಿಯಾಗಿ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಕ್ರಿಯೆಗೆ ನೀರು ಆವಿ ಆಗೋದು, ಆ ಕ್ರಿಯೆಗೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಎವಾಪ್ರೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ಎವಾಪ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಗೋದರಿಂದ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್, ವಾಟರ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಇಂಟು ವಾಟರ್ ವೇಪರ್. ನೀರಾವಿಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಟರ್ ವೇಪರ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟರ್ ವೇಪರ್ ಈಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗ್ಯಾಷಿಯಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ ಅನಿಲ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದು ನಮಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಆಗಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ನೆಲೆ ಆಗಲಿ ಒದ್ದೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಅದು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಡ್ರೈ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಕ್ರಿಯೆಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಎವಾಪ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ. ಅದೇ ಥರ we can see another process taking place in the atmosphere. We call it as transpiration. ಬಾಷ್ಪ ವಿಸರ್ಜನೆ ಕ್ರಿಯೆ. ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಬಾಷ್ಪ ವಿಸರ್ಜನೆ ಕ್ರಿಯೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಭೂಮಿಯಿಂದ ಬೇರುಗಳು ನೀರನ್ನು ಹೀರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ನೀರು ಹೀರ್ಕೊಂಡಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಎಲೆಗಳ ತನಕ ನೀರು ಹೋಗೋದು ಸಾಧ್ಯ. ಎಲೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಕ್ರಿಯೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ? ದ್ಯುತಿ ಸಂಶ್ಲೇಷಣೆ ಕ್ರಿಯೆ. ಇನ್ ದ ಲೀವ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ photosynthesis. For the process of photosynthesis, plants need carbon dioxide plus water. Carbon dioxide plus water. That water comes from the soil only. Excess of water, if the plants are using much of water, that water will evaporate into the atmosphere through the leaves. That process is called as transpiration. We call that process as transpiration. ನೀರು ಆವಿಯಾಗಿ ಎಲೆಗಳಿಂದ ಆಚೆ ಹೋಗೋದನ್ನು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲಿ? ಸೈನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಸರು ಏನಂತ? ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಬಾಷ್ಪ ವಿಸರ್ಜನೆ ಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಇದರಿಂದ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಏನು ಸೇರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಗಾಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದರೆ ವಾಟರ್ ವೇಪರ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಕ್ಯುಮುಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್. ವಾಯುಮಂಡಲ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಸೇರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಎವಾಪ್ರೇಷನ್ದರಿಂದ ವಾಟರ್ ವೇಪರ್ ಗೋಸ್ ಟು ದ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್. ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ಬೈ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ water reaches to the atmosphere. That's why we say wherever there are plants, trees, jungle, forest, there rains will take place, because this water vapor which goes up into the atmosphere helps in the formation of clouds. Helps in the formation of clouds. So that clouds only bring back for us rain. Clouds only bring back for us rain. So wherever there are trees, jungles, forests, etc., there this transpiration process takes place. Because of transpiration, water vapor will evaporate and get accumulated into the atmosphere, upper layers of the atmosphere, helping in the formation of clouds. That's why we say trees bring rainfall. Now another question. Evaporation, does it take place only in sunlight or it also takes place in shade? Yes. Evaporation takes place not only in sunlight but it takes place even in shade. But in sunlight, evaporation process will be faster. In sunlight, evaporation process is faster. In shade, the evaporation process is slow. Why it happens? Because in sunlight there is heat, ಶಾಖ, ಕಾವು. ಈ ಹೀಟ್ ಇರೋದರಿಂದ ವಾಟರ್ ವೇಪರ್ ಆಗಿ ಆವಿಯಾಗಿ ಹೋಗೋದು ಈಸಿ. ಸೊ ಸನ್ಲೈಟಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಟರ್ ವೇಪರ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಾಸ್ಟರ್, water vapor formation is faster. In shade, the water vapor will be forming but at a slower rate. So from this we can understand that evaporation takes place everywhere but not at the same speed or same rate. Direct sunlight alli evaporation is very fast. And evaporation agake innondu special factor, more is the area. Suppose you spread the clothes, then the clothes will dry up fast. Simply you keep the clothes without spreading, the cloth will not dry faster. Have you ever observed? When we happen to dry the clothes outside in the sunlight, we will be spreading the clothes completely so that its surface area becomes more. More is the surface area, faster will be the evaporation. If the surface area is less, the evaporation becomes slow. For example, same amount of water you take in plate and you take in one bowl, where the evaporation will be fast. If I ask you a question, evaporation becomes fast in the plate compared to the cup. Both the plate and cup has equal quantity of water, but evaporation will be faster where the area is more. You know, plate that has got more area, surface area. Bowl or cup has got less surface area. So less surface area, evaporation will be slow. So in sunlight and in shade, they have shown two conditions. Water kept in sunlight, water kept in shade. After some time, here the cup gets dried up faster, but here still water is there. Why? Means the sunlight evaporation is fast and in shade evaporation is slow. This diagram also shows the same thing. Evaporation taking place in sunlight, it is faster. It is faster here, and here the plate has been kept in shade. So here evaporation is slow and here evaporation is fast because the direct sunlight is falling on the water. So water gets easily evaporated. Another process, let me tell you, that is called as condensation. Condensation means water vapor becoming water. It is reverse of evaporation. Water vapor becoming water. That is called condensation. Water vapor puna water agodu. Evaporation andre eno? Water becoming water vapor. Evaporation means what? Water becoming water vapor. So this is evaporation and this is condensation. So condensation is opposite of evaporation. Due to condensation only, we can see during the winter season, you can see fog. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಫಾಗ್ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಮಂಜು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಾಣಿಸಲ್ಲ, ಏರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಮೋಕ್ ಥರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಹೊಗೆ ಥರ, ಅದು ಫಾಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲಿ. ಫಾಗ್, ಮಿಸ್ಟ್ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ವಾಟರ್ ವೇಪರ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಆಗೋದನ್ನು ಕಂಡೆನ್ಸೇಷನ್ ಹೇಳೋದು. ಈ ಕಂಡೆನ್ಸೇಷನ್ ಇರೋದರಿಂದ early in the morning when the temperature is low, early in the morning ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಆವಾಗ ವಾಟರ್ ವೇಪರ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಆಗೋದು, ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಫಾಗ್, ಮಿಸ್ಟ್ ಎಟ್ಸೆಟ್ರಾ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಕ್ರಿಯೆಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಕಂಡೆನ್ಸೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ಟುಡೇ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟಾಟ್ ಯು ಅಬೌಟ್ ಎವಾಪರೇಷನ್, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಂಡೆನ್ಸೇಷನ್. These all three types of process take place in nature, which are very much essential for the water cycle that takes place in nature. Okay children, thank you. Have a nice day.